What's going on, everybody? It's Achilles LBT coming at you with the second half of my Leoric best tank build video. And I will not be going into full detail with the build and what I'm picking and why I'm picking it, because I have a separate video just for that. So this will just be showcasing the build, how it works, what I'm picking. And if you want the full scoop, you can go back to video number 1, but you should not have to. If you're here, this video will suffice just fine to show you which way we're going with this and how it works. So at level 1, we will be going reanimation. I want to just point out that this is actually a very, very good, favorable map to showcase this build on. And another thing I kind of want to put out there ahead of time is that there is a very, very weird glitch with Leoric. In case you haven't noticed, I play with the camera lock active at all times just to kind of showcase they're disabled. Whenever you die with Leoric with the camera lock enabled, I think it queues up whenever you die with in the middle of a Wraith Walk. If you die in the middle of a Wraith Walk, it deactivates the camera lock, and then you have a hard time getting it to turn back on. So that's something that I'm going to try my best not to have to deal with in this game, and kind of see where this goes. So we're going to disengage immediately from the Asmodan laser, because we really don't want to be on the receiving end of that thing. It gets stronger the longer it's hitting you. So definitely always want to try and make it a point to go after the wizard-hatted minions. We are going to use our Draining Hope on Asmodan right here, but we're still going to have to disengage, though, because that laser is pretty goddamn strong. And, oh, I'm surprised he didn't kill me right there. I was really lucky. I'm sure the Asmodan is wondering how the hell I didn't die. We're going to recall here to get our health back. It's been a little while since I've run a Leoric, but I'm not really worried at all about having a bad game or even losing this game, to be honest. But I guess that depends on what kind of team we have. We're going to make our way back up to the top lane and re-engage with this Asmodan. I'm going to try my best not to use any health fountains. Try to save them for the first Temple Shrine, which will be in the bottom lane. So we're going to make our way down there immediately. Just going to ping that to my teammates and get the show on the road. I'm actually going to pick up that globe. Again, you always want to stay dedicated to your regen globe stacks. And with this part in particular, your skeletal swing is just going to be a devastating thing. Ooh, we have a Butcher on the other team. We are going to hit a Draining Hope on the Butcher. Take him out very, very easily. And I'm going to make sure I stay on the front line for my team. We're going to hit a slow on multiple targets there. And just stay on the front line here. Sonya's going to do the same exact thing, which we really don't need, but it's definitely appreciated. We are going to hit another skeletal swing and take out another batch. This is going fairly easy for us. Again, Leoric really, really, really stands out on this map off of his skeletal swing alone. I am about to... You see, that's what I was talking about in my last video. The minute the Butcher tries his little charge, if you just Wraith Walk, you completely nullify it. And you see how easy it was to take him out. I am so glad I got to show that just now. We're going to go Willing Vessel at level 4. I'm so glad I got to showcase that, because I had a whole bit about it in the first half of the video just talking about that. So we are going to hit another Draining Hope. Excuse me. I always mix the name. We are going to hit another Draining Hope and secure another kill. Our Punisher should be jumping over the wall at any point now. We're just going to keep working down this this turret and try to pick up this globe. Very good amount of damage from the Punisher. We are going to take out this Butcher again. Easy kills. And now we're going to disengage. Easy plays. Very, very good job by the team. I am going to stay in the middle lane now that the Sonya has picked up the top lane for us. No need for me to go back up there if she's going to be taking that. We could actually go for some camps right now. That's actually a very good idea. I am going to go with the Sylvanas. We do have a 2-level advantage right now, so we definitely want to do our best to keep that advantage. Again, I am not... This is a very, very, very good map to run a Leoric on, so I'm not even worried in the slightest build. I am a terrible uploader. The friendly team is a Sonya, Leoric, Gazlo, Lili, Sylvanas, against an Uther, Butcher, Sylvanas, Asmodan, and a Karoshim. That is, again, I'm getting a very, very bad habit of forgetting to do that. I apologize. If you're a regular viewer on these videos. I apologize for that. Level 7, we're going to be going Ghastly Reach, and we're going to have a tremendous amount of range on our swing now. As you saw how easy it was to just take everything out. Granted, the Sylvanas had a good amount of poison on those targets, but still, you get the idea. We are going to make our way back up to be an inconvenience for the enemy Butcher. And this is what I was talking about. You still get... Oh, we're going to queue up our Wraith Walk again. It's so easy. It's so easy. We are going to disengage, though, because we are branded. And I am going to take this health fountain this time. We are close enough that we don't need to mount right now. And I'm going to make my way over to pick up this globe before I step in. And we will get started on the next shrine. Hopefully the Gazlowe doesn't... There we go. And look how many targets we just took out with one swing. It is ridiculous. We are going to hit a Draining Hope on the Butcher, just to keep him honest. He was way overextended right there. Definitely bad positioning on his part. We are going to make our way up and try to take the Sylvanas out of the picture. We do have a swing coming up soon. I'm going to use it on the Karajim, get him out of there. And another easy Punisher for the friendly team. Everything just going really well. Making sure my mic is not muted because that would have been really, really rough. We are going to pick up another globe. And that was a very good camp pickup. Whoever did that, that was a great job because now we have additional support on this Punisher. This could really, really, really be a fast game if this keeps going like this. We already have a 3-level advantage. Looking to make it a 4-level advantage. We are going to move up now and help out our Sonya. We do hit a slow on almost everybody right there and hit a Draining Hope on the Karajim as well. Just really, really steamrolling the enemy team. I have a very, very high win percentage on this map in particular. I just really, really love this map, and I love the fact that the Punishers are as handy as they are. Level 10, we're going to be going Entomb. Now we have a way to seal off targets in our back pocket. I'm going to make my way over to pick up that globe. I am going to use a swing on this keep, because we want to get this thing down as fast as possible before we lose our Punisher. And we're just going to keep following. I could have used my wall right there on that Sylvanas, but I knew she had a Banshee escape, so didn't want to do that. That was a miscue on my part, using my Q right there. We are going to disengage, though. Very, very good job being done by the friendly team. We are going to make our way up here to take out this camp as a group. Going to hit my swing on all 3 targets. You see how much we bleed them down with that. Easy plays. I'm going to make my way down to the bottom lane, because I do think that's where the attention is going to go from the enemy team. We see Sylvanas going up top to address the first camp that we took. Also, the Butcher is there as well, so we shouldn't really run into that much of a problem down here getting these other 2 camps. I'm going to make my way down to help the Sylvanas. One thing I will say about Leoric is that he's really not that good at taking camps by himself. He's definitely not the kind of hero that can do that on his own, because for the most part of like the game, his most effective way of healing is using Drain Hope, and you can only use that on heroes. So that's a big no-no if you want to try and go for camps with Leoric by yourself. We are going to make our way back up top, though, to help the friendly team. Right now, updating, we're winning 10-0 on the Slaying right now, which is insane. We are being out-soaked damage-wise by the Sonya, which is kind of funny. And I don't want to use a wall. I actually am going to use a wall here because the Sonya did set that up with the leap. We get all 4 targets right there. Just great plays being made. I do hit the Draining Hope, but I did not hit the slow. Right there you see exactly why I always say to hit the slow first. I apologize for the sirens outside. And I am going to make my way down towards the shrine. Hopefully this thing doesn't take 3 years to pass. Level 13, I apologize for that again. We are going to be going Drain Momentum, which is going to take away the penalty to our movement speed whenever we hit Draining Hope. Now we're going to be able to chase people down when we have that the hand on the enemy targets. Everything's just going extremely well for us right now. We just take out another batch. That was another easy Punisher. At this point, it feels like the enemy team is just kind of giving up on this game. They're in extreme disarray right now. We're just hitting the 9-minute mark of this game. We have our 3rd Punisher right now. We're outslaying the enemy team 13-0. I'm just going to go for a wave clear right there. Get another globe. Right now, updating the stacks. We're at 29 stacks right now. I did not realize we had 29 globes. Definitely felt like it was lower. That 7-sided strike is really going to go for nothing right now because we had so many targets that he used it on. I mentioned it in previous videos. The best way to counter a 7-sided strike is to stay clumped up together. Speaking of that, we are going to stay with our team right now. We're going to hit that slow on the Karajim user and just try to help out on this Butcher. We do take him out. And I am going to use my wall to isolate the Uther. He does wisely use his Divine Shield right there to mitigate some of that damage. But we still pick up the necessary kills. We get another wave clear. And we could end the game here. I'm going to queue up to hit the core right now. We have the shield down, and that's really the hardest part. You see the Punisher just demolishing that Sylvanas right there. Butcher does get that hit on me, but it will be too little too late. Well played all. Look how fast that game went. We couldn't even showcase. He couldn't even showcase the whole build. Oh, that's terrible. I don't even know if I should upload this because I did not get to show the full extent of the build in this video. This is interesting. I've never actually been playing with something like that has popped up. But as you see, we were involved in 14 of the 15 kills. We really didn't have to soak all that much damage. We had the Sonya user doing that for us, so that was an interesting little twist right there. We won the game in 10 minutes. I don't know what to say. I guess maybe if you want to see the full build, either check the link in the description to see the exact idea behind the build and why it works, or watch the first video. It's probably faster, though. In all actuality, you're probably going to have a faster time just clicking the link and reading what it is, seeing what the options are and things of that nature. I should not be like down promoting my own videos. I should be telling you guys to go watch the other video, but I'm not going to do that because that was a 30-minute video, and clearly this won't be. So at level 1, you want to go Reanimation. At level 4, you want to go Willing Vessel. At level 7, you want to go Ghastly Reach. At level 10, you want to go Entomb. At level 13, Drain Momentum. At 16, you would be going for Consume Vitality, and at 20, you want to go Spectral Leech. Basically, the idea behind this build, to summarize it, is that everything around a Leoric tank build is centered around you constantly having a means to heal and saving your Wraith Walk for defensive purposes. You only want to use it for defense. You do not want to use it for anything else. So basically, by the time you hit 20, everything you're doing, whether you're fighting or you're not, you are constantly healing, which means that you are constantly a pain in the ass for the other team to deal with. Now, the only downside about this video is that there were no tanks on the enemy team, so I couldn't really showcase how effective this build really is, because you do need to put a priority on tanks with your Draining Hope ability. You always want to go for tanks first because they have the highest health pools of any heroes in the game, and they have the least amount of ways to escape. So that's something that you want to keep in mind. I go into greater detail with this both in the link in the description and in the first half of the video, but I just wanted to at least summarize this in case you don't have time for all that, because I know everybody's busy. Everybody just wants to play, so I'm not trying to keep you here longer than I have. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is Achilles LBT. That's Achilles with the Z. Remember it.